Okay, when it comes to bringing in donations for nonprofit groups, Twitter can be a huge help. Last week, Advice Interactive Group created a campaign here on our show to emphasize this. John Kaufman is here to give us an update, and this was your Tweet for Two.
Tweet for Two
campaign.
It worked incredibly well.
Explain to everybody what the campaign was in case they didn't see.
Okay, so last week on the show, we asked viewers to send a tweet with the hashtag #TweetFOR and the number 2 to Advice Interactive or to John H. Kaufman, which is my Twitter handle, and tell us what their favorite charity was. And we put no restrictions on it. So if you were one person that sent us 50 tweets with the same charity, we donated $2 for every tweet for that specific charity. So we got tweets from all over the place.
Yeah?
Yeah, so we got your own Wick Allison from D Magazine, actually did a great one. I think he was St. Jude's. From Make-A-Wish Foundation to the American Diabetes Association, American Heart Association. It was incredibly successful. It reached 2,896 people online, and it's an interesting kind of kickoff, and we're going to take it a step further.
So wait, back up for a second. So how much did you end up donating to various charities?
So about $230. So not an overwhelming amount, but it tells you the power of Twitter, right? So we spent just a few minutes talking about it on air. Obviously, not everybody can go on air and share their campaign, but others have done it, and we've got 120 or so tweets with different charities in there. People were involved all over, and it brings up an interesting thought, which is if you look at all the Twitter users online right now, which is about 500 million, and let's just say the active users, which is about 200 million.
Right.
And each one of those individuals just took one day every year and donated $2 to their favorite charity via Twitter. You could raise, let's say, $400 million to $1 billion. So incredibly, incredibly powerful.
Okay, so you're going to take this form of fundraising one step further.
Yeah,
what are you going to do?
We did this on a whim, quite honestly. We thought this would be a cool idea to launch and see what kind of stickiness it had. It was a really great social case study for us. Well, because of the success and what we saw and all the people that were involved, we're going to make it the Social Twitter Dallas Corporate Challenge, and I promise you I'm going to come up with a better name than that. But we are going to be recruiting. We already have some great companies in the Dallas area and individuals over the next, I think, 13 days. And on May 1st on our show here, or on our segment here, we'll kick off the campaign, and we're asking Dallas corporations, Dallas companies, individuals to spread the word about Tweet for Two. And on May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, they have an opportunity to, within their company, include the Tweet for Two hashtag and their own Twitter handle. We'll add them all up, and we're asking them to actually donate the $2 that their company sponsors, and whoever wins will actually double the offer, will match the offer and double what they've raised. So we're going to try and involve the Dallas community, which is not the most active Twitter community, in more of a really good fundraising idea.
In the business community, yeah, it's not. I think everybody's still doing LinkedIn, and which is good for some business purposes, but really you have to be tweeting and Facebooking and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, there's a lot of different schools of thought on this. You can tweet, you can Facebook, you can do all sorts, Pinterest, you can do anything you want, right? And you can go on LinkedIn for your business purposes. Our purpose is to get money raised for the charities that people care about in Dallas, and do it in a way that's kind of fun, that promotes a social media aspect. We're not donating hundreds of thousands of dollars to different charities, but each individual can donate $2. It's really cool.
But it also kind of promotes the businesses that are signing up to be a part of it.
Exactly. So you've got a lot of cross promotion in each one of the companies. We're trying to recruit some of the biggest companies in Dallas, from Yum and Southwest to small mom and pop shops. Anyone can get out there, spread the word, hashtag Tweet for Two, and it can be a really fun, successful campaign, and we can do a lot of good. It's the power of social. It's the power of that social community, that conversation, and that message spreading around.
And just like it was kind of a social case study for you, it can be for that business too.
Absolutely.
If it's business XYZ and they go ahead and sign on to do this, they can see the kind of response, gauge the response that they get from their Twitter sphere.
Absolutely. I mean, it's interesting how many people just blindly go out there and write a check to something, or even donate their time one step better.
Yeah.
Obviously, different charities are looking for different kinds of things.
Sure.
But yeah, it's an excellent way to get involved. It's an excellent way to
do cool stuff at your company. So real quickly, you're also hiring.
We are. We're hiring now. We're hiring for Advice Interactive Group, which is our digital marketing company.
Okay.
Talent all over the board, from designers, developers, project managers, SEO specialists, and then we actually have another project product, which is the Biz Visible product. And those are, that's another company we have where people can actually sign up, become agents, get trained. This is
I love this. Will you talk about this next week when you come
Absolutely.
back?
Sure.
Because that is a really cool concept.
Absolutely.
Okay, John Kaufman, thanks for being here.
Thanks so much.
If you want more information about social media trends, visit adviceinteractivegroup.com/TV. You can also send questions for John and the experts over at Advice Interactive there, and you can tweet them at Advice Group #BizVisible.